Here's my ranking for the Insidious franchise. Coming in at number 5 is Insidious the Red Door. This movie does have some really interesting ideas in it, but ultimately it's just a mystery where the audience already knows all the answers. Insidious The Last Key is just the most generic of all the movies. I did like that they explore more of the lore in the further, but the movie's just structured so weirdly. It seems like they just started filming the first iteration of a script without really ironing anything out. Insidious Chapter 3 is probably the scariest movie in this franchise for me. I did like the new characters. I thought they developed them in a good way so we actually care about them. And I thought that the entity in this movie was actually one of the cooler antagonists in this franchise. The original Insidious was a very cool take on a very familiar idea. We've gotten thousands of haunted house horror movies over the years, but very few where astral projection is the focal point. And I think that that allowed them to give us some really cool exposition in this movie and then have a third act that felt really unique, but at the same time did feel somewhat familiar. In that number 1 spot is Insidious Chapter 2. Overall, I just felt that this was a more compelling story, and I felt a lot more invested in the characters. I also think that this movie just flows so well with the first one. I always watch 1 and 2 back to back, and when I do that, over time, it's just made the second one stand out to me as the best one in this franchise.